My name is Paul Machnik, and I'm director of Studio PM in Montreal. And we're working with artists throughout Canada, but primarily with the Inuit from the Arctic, Canadian Arctic. And of late, we had an artist, Elisapee Ishulutaq from Pangnatuk, which is in the north end of Baffin Island. She and I have been working together since 1976, 78. Mind you, at a distance. I used to be doing her plates down south and then sending them up to her through an intermediary in Iqaluit. Years later, I made it on my own. I think it was in 1998, 1999, where I was invited by the community of Pang to come up and do a workshop. So in actual fact, I got to meet her for the first time face to face. And to be honest, it was like meeting an old aunt, knowing that I'd been working with her all those years on her images, and then seeing her for the first time. It was an emotional experience, I have to say. So in terms of the work that we were doing on these plates, I asked her to tell a story about her family. So as I understand, this is her father, her mother, and herself in these three pieces. It's in honor of their past. So these prints that we're doing, the etchings, we incorporated a technique called shin collé, which is basically a thin sheet of mulberry paper from Japan, laid over top of the plate and then sandwiched with the papier arche, the cotton fiber papier, all in one go. So it's sort of highlighting the image and leaving the cotton fiber paper at the extremities. What I felt about the shin collé is it lends itself to giving that tone, the old photograph that is worn and has that character. So it's not just for the technique per se, but it genuinely highlights the image. Working with Elisapee on these three pieces, she had aged since the last time I'd worked with her a couple of years earlier. The fact that she gave herself to this technique, not knowing necessarily what the results might be, that she trusted me enough to go at it and let what happen. And this is what I appreciate, that she gave herself to this project and is willing to see it through without any sort of promissory outcome. So for me, it's that trust that I deeply respect. To give yourself to that artist, and also in so doing to that community, the Inuit community as a whole. And that's what is important here. It's not just pretty little images that we're producing, but we're how should I say, carving into stone, in this case metal, a moment in time. But the bottom line is that these people are trying to tell a story of where they're coming from. And that's what touches me deeply in all of this.
Nó không có cái gì màอยู่